everybody. Happy Monday. This is Dr. Stephanie, your double board certified critical care physician. I work with physicians who are struggling with their jobs, burnt out with their careers, or who just want some career advice. Through my books, webinars, coaching, and speaking, I help physicians discover alternative jobs and careers in medicine so that they can practice medicine on their own terms. So, happy Monday. I just wanted to get on Facebook Live for a quick second and talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart. I just got back in town on today, a couple of hours ago. As you all know, those of you who know me know that I did like 2 back-to-back locums assignments with maybe an hour. Hey, Dr. Tamisha. Hey, Tamisha, how are you? With maybe an hour of downtime in between because I took the second assignment on an emergent basis. So I'm just getting back home and trying to get my life together. So oftentimes, as you know, I am a locums doctor. And so when I'm traveling all over and working in various places and meeting new people and telling them who I am and what I do, the question I get a lot of times is, okay, so if you only work like 15 days a month, what do you do when you're off? What do you do when you're at home? So despite the urge to answer, I just watch Netflix and, lay on the couch, which is what I want to do, that's not actually what I do. Now, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see what I actually do on my days off. So I'm back at home and I'm actually in my office at home and I am doing work. And the work that I am doing is work on trying to secure my next locums assignment because, like I always say, as a locums doctor, your second job as a locums doctor is to find your next job as a locums doctor. So the first thing I did was I got out my trusty calendars. No, I said calendars plural because it takes a lot for me to keep up with what I do during the course. I don't have the travel arrangements for my upcoming assignment. So the first thing I did this morning was reach out to my recruiter to make sure that the travel arrangements are in process of being made. So like I said, as a locums physician, if we don't work, we don't get paid. So therefore, your next job as a locums doctor is to find your second job as a locums doctor. So every single day, I am making sure that I have completed and submitted all. Hey, Dr. Charlotte, how are you? Thank you for joining. I am making sure that I have completed and submitted everything that needs to be done. So I'm constantly filling out applications, both for hospitals, both for new state licenses. I'm always on the phone with recruiters. I'm always looking at my schedule. I'm always looking at which dates I can work. And this takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of organization because time is money, literally money as a locums doctor, because you can't work unless you have a medical license. You can't work unless you have hospital privileges. So when your recruiters send over these electronic files that need to be reviewed and signed, do they send over these things that need to be done so that you can get licensed and credentialed? Those are things that take time, but those are things that you have to do. So I kind of jokingly say there's really no days off because there's really not. Hi, Jamal. How are you? Thanks for watching. So I just wanted to take this time just to kind of encourage all of my locums doctors to be very proactive on your quote unquote days off to make sure that you are working hard at your second job as a locums doctor, which is to find your next job as a locums doctor. Thank you so much for joining me. And for those of you who are interested in doing locums and need some more information, please download your free copy of my locums ebook. Hi, Kimmy, how are you? My locums ebook Locums tenens, your questions answered. Thank you so much. Hey, Dr. Kimmy, I'm just sitting up here. I'm talking about the fact I just got back in town. As you probably know, and you are aware of the fact that I did 2 back-to-back locums assignments, and the second locums assignment was something I did at the very last minute. I mean, I literally got off the plane. My recruiter called me, say, hey, can you help out? And I hopped back on the plane. So now that I'm back in town and have my day off, you know, a lot of people ask me what I do on my days off. Well, on my days off, when I'm back home and in town, I'm trying to get my life back together. And one of the things that I always do is just make sure that everything is in place for my next locums assignment. I got up today, realized I didn't have travel arrangements. I reached out to my recruiter. So today I will be actively thank you so much for watching, Dr. Jamal. I really appreciate it. So today I will be actively touching base with the recruiter and the travel department to make sure that everything is you know, on point. I have a couple of other recruiters that I've been working with, so I need to make sure that they got everything that they need from me. So even as a locums doctor, even on your days off, you're still working. You know, there's still applications to be done. There's still licensing applications to be done. You still need to reach out and follow up with, you know, other recruiters, because as a locums doctor, if you don't work, you don't get paid. And, you know, I always like to tell people, you really need to be scheduling your locums assignments out 3-4 months in advance. So now it's August. We really need to start focusing on, okay, what are we going to start doing towards the end of the year, going into next year? So therefore, like I said, no days off, because as a locums doctor, your second job as a locums doctor is to find your next job as a locums doctor. So even though you're technically off, even though I'm technically off today, as you can see, I'm going to show you guys this again. I'm sitting in my office, laptop's up, my calendar, my hard calendar with my pencil, so I can pencil things in and erase things, because our schedules are fluid, our schedules change. My daily planner, and of course I'm on my iPhones, which I use to schedule things as well too. So like I said, even though I'm technically off and technically at home, I'm still working. And I want to encourage all of my locums doctors to be proactive